Hey, what's up, fellas? How you doing, man? Antonelli here.
Hey, what's going on, guys? How we doing? Matt Antonelli here. So, you guys have probably already heard Jose Alvarez from the Phillies got 105 mile an hour line drive right off his, his groin, I guess we'll call it. Let's show it real quick, and then let's talk about it.
2 for 4 as a pinch hitter. That one right off Alvarez. He's able to recover, stumbles to the ground, makes the play, and he is in pain.
Okay, so hopefully he's okay. Apparently got carted off the field. Um, this is, I wanted to make this video not to laugh at this guy because this is horrible. Anyone well, no, you don't have to play baseball to know what this probably felt like. But I feel really bad for this guy. But I want to talk about a couple of stories, a couple of different stories of getting hit in the marbles, cashews, huevos, like they say in Major League Two, whatever you want to call it. If you play baseball, there's probably going to be a point where at least you get a scare. You might not really get hit hard, but there's going to be a time in your career where you get scared. Let's start off with this first thing. When he gets this, in my experience, most pitchers are not wearing cups. So if you don't play baseball and you have no idea, well, maybe you've played another sport, I would say the majority of infielders wear cups in baseball. But pitchers usually don't. Now, there might be some that do. I'll tell you, when you wear a cup, like it's not the most comfortable thing, but once you use it for a while, then you can't play without it. So if you're a young player, here's my coaching moment or teaching moment for the video. If you're a young player, just wear a cup. And you might say for the first day, oh, you run like your legs are like 3 feet further apart than they normally are. And you say, I can't play with this thing. It's like Little Giants. I don't know if you guys have seen Little Giants, the movie. One of my favorite movies. I can't see with this thing on. Like you might say, I can't run with this thing on. But after a couple days of running, not even a couple days, you're gonna be perfectly fine. And then you're gonna always want to wear it. All right, so that's the first thing. But just keep in mind that most pitchers, they don't wear them because because a pitcher, all he does is stand on the mound, he throws the ball, and he gets some balls hit at him hard sometimes, but he doesn't have to field too many balls. And I think they usually say, well, I'll take my chances. Well, you lost right there. You took your chance and you lost, and this is what happens now. So that's the first thing, just to inform you on what pitchers usually do, okay? Now, there have been some other players. Adrian Beltre. So Adrian Beltre is a little crazy. He doesn't wear a cup. And I think he didn't wear a cup even after, listen, this guy's been hitting the huevos a couple of times. He went on the 15-day DL one time for having bruised testicles. Okay, or maybe it was just one. It was a bruised testicle. But he was on the DL because of that. Got hit with a hard ground ball. Wasn't wearing his cup. That's a no-no. So you've got that. Again, most infielders, in my experience, you're going to wear them. Outfielders usually don't wear them. Catchers, you got to wear it if you're a catcher. If you're a catcher and you don't wear one, you know what drives me nuts? When one of our catchers for one of our young teams, I'll be like, all right, you're catching. He'll be like, oh, coach, I don't have my cup. You're a catcher. How did you not bring your cup? Right? Or it's at practice, and I'm like, okay, we're going to throw some pens or something. Here, catchers get suited up. Coach, I don't have my cup. Like, do catchers purposely not bring their cups because they don't feel like catching a bullpen that day? Is that like their strategy? So if you're a catcher, please bring a cup with you. But again, outfielders sometimes don't wear them. Pitchers don't wear them. Catchers, infielders got to wear them unless you're Adrian Beltre and you're going to lose. You're going to bruise one of them. So here's another quick story I have for you. Since I'm on the topic of bruised testicles, and this is not funny, although the guys on our team really laugh. So AAA, we're in Reno, Nevada. I'm with the Padres, with the Portland Beavers at the time, and we're warming up. This is right before I got the swine flu, I think. So we're hitting in the cage before the game. We're just doing flips, and one of our players, I won't say who it is, but one of our players is hitting, and you're hitting flips, and the L screen is like pretty close to home plate where the hitter's hitting. And so he hits a ball, and it hits off of the L screen. The L screen is the screen that protects the flipper, in case you don't know. And there's no padding on this L screen. It's just a hard metal bar. and the ball ricochets really fast. And again, if you play baseball, you know that there's some L screens that the ball just ricochets like really fast back at you. This ball comes back at him, hits him right in the huevos, and he goes down. Okay, he goes down like really hard, and everybody, like, we're all sitting there all hitting together, and everyone starts laughing. But he doesn't get up. He's rolling around in severe pain. And at first you're like, oh, is he just kidding around? So everyone's laughing, giggling. And then after about 5 seconds, the guy don't get up, and you're like, the laughs start to quietly stop. And then you walk over, and you realize that he's in the most pain of his life. And so we try to help him, and he says, don't touch me. Just let me. He doesn't actually. He says, don't touch me. And so we just let him lay there for what felt like a day and a half, and then finally he got up, and that was it. He was done for the day. This was before the game, and he got scratched, and I'm sure that I don't know if the AAA, anyone really pays that much attention to it. It's not like he's going to get announced on TV or online or anything, but he was scratched from the game for bruised, just like Adrian, bruised testicle or two. So be careful. If you're hitting, make sure, get some padding on that L screen, or you better have some really quick reflexes, or just make sure the L screen is not 3 feet away from you. Or sometimes, you know what, as they say, blank, you know what happens. There's a bumper sticker. I think it was in Forrest Gump. I don't know if I can say it on here, but anyways, all a bunch of long stories about getting hit in the nuts. Wear your cups. Hopefully. Geez, Jose's still laying here. Hopefully Jose's done. Hey, Jose, where's Jose B? I'm just kidding. I'll talk to you guys later. Stay safe out there. It's a dangerous sport. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Give it a thumbs up. All that good stuff. Thanks to our patrons on Patreon for supporting the channel. And we'll talk to you later.